Hello, I've been thinking about you. And what I've been thinking about today are the married men and how y'all want to be happy. You want to be satisfied. It's really just that simple. But unfortunately, when you have another human being in your life, of course, things will get a little messy along the way. Of course, things will get complicated. So that's why you have, as a man, from a feminine perspective, from a strong woman's perspective who understands what we need, even though if we're going to voice it or not, I'm going to be the brave one to voice what a strong woman needs to be happy and whole and to make sure that you're loved, adored, and respected, okay? You have to treat marriage like a business. Bottom line, period. Why do I say that? Why do I compare a marriage to a business? Because it's a partnership and men need structure, as in you need to visualize something that's abstract as marriage, even though there is a paperwork involved, but it's very abstract. And a lot of times, if you can't just put your finger on something, it just doesn't make sense. So when you create it as a business and you are the leader, you make clear that you are the leader, you are the CEO. And how do you do that? You don't do that by saying, "Hey, woman, I'm the boss." You don't say that. But whenever it's first of all, it's God ordained. But whenever you have a vision, insights, whenever you're the one that's creating the plan, the game plan on how things should go, things usually will fall in line. Women, we need vision, we need structure on where the marriage is going. And even if we try to take the helms of the relationship, we really need that man to do that. That's what we honor, that's what we respect, that's what keeps the intimacy in the relationship. Usually the problem is the problem. The lack of intimacy is not the actual problem. That is a lagging indicator, like a business. A business doesn't go out of business all of a sudden. There were things around, there were indicators along the way, quarter by quarter, that things were going in that direction. So the same thing with the lack of intimacy. Month by month, week by week, day by day, it was building up to the point where there is no intimacy or very scanty intimacy in your marriage. Okay, so treat it like a business, and you can have structure, and that will give so much more relief. It will give so much structure. It will give y'all a plain game plan on what in the world is actually going on in your marriage, and let her know that you have vision, that there's a forecast, that you building towards a legacy. That would, you don't understand how something that sounds so simple will help you with so much in your marriage, in expectations with intimacy. Even that's a part of the bottom line in your business, that you need intimacy, because you needed it before the marriage, right? And she wanted it before the marriage too. So why should it dry up after the marriage? Okay, so make that clear. Make your needs clear. You want to be happy. You want to be satisfied. Same with her. She wants to be happy. She wants to be satisfied. The marriage is about the both of you. It's not just about her. It's not about what's going on with her. It's about what's going on with the both of y'all, because you're both building a legacy, a business together, life together. Okay. So I hope that helps out. I have an ebook where I put all of the business principles and make it digestible for men to understand the structure of marriage and to keep that intimacy or gain that intimacy back in 90 days. It's called the Marriage P&L, in reignite intimacy in 90 days. So check it out. It will really help you. It will be the best $27 you ever spent. I promise you, to save your marriage or to help with intimacy.